What's up, everybody? Thanks for watching today, baby. Ooh, baby. All right, guys, my apologies in advance for this. We were supposed to have Tara on tonight, but she has a bunch of things going on. I have a bunch of things going on, and things are really crazy right now, so I might not even be able to be on too long here today. So I didn't want to have Tara on and be loopy and not know what the heck to say to her as I'm worried about Izzy. She's really struggling over here, guys, so I've got her sitting here next to me. She's really, really sick. But I'm going to play a song, let some people roll in here. Smash the like if you guys can. Remember that the Sunday live streams are long form shows as long as everything's okay with her, of course. And that we talk a lot about Suboxone, Sublocade, Kratom, opiate addiction, recovery, anything like that, guys. We'll talk about it here. If you have questions, we will have answers for you. So hang out for a while, grab some popcorn, chill out, and we'll see you in just a few minutes, guys. All right? Bye. we are back up in here. Please smash the like as you guys are stopping in here. I've got Izzy locked in the room with me. She's definitely not doing okay, guys. So I was not even going to do today's stream, but I figured I didn't want to just leave everybody hanging like that. I thought she was okay, but then she started puking again today. So as you guys may or may not know, she had her teeth cleaned. Hi, sweetheart. She had her teeth cleaned last Monday, and they had her under anesthesia for 15 minutes, which they said was really short. And she's been pretty much fine until Friday, other than the bupe hangover. She was out of it for basically the first 2 days, and on Friday night she puked, and then she was acting kind of funky, and then she didn't puke any Saturday, so yesterday, but she had the runs, and then today she puked a few times again just a little bit ago. So, and she's still got some loose stools as well. So I don't know, guys, what the heck is going on with her. Of course, this kind of shit happens every time on the weekends. It never happens like during a normal time of the week when I can actually call my vet and get a hold of them and tell them what's going on. I swear this happens. Remember when she was having issues a couple months ago? Of course, it was the same situation. It was like a Saturday night, and when her breathing was going all screwy. So she's struggling, but her spirits seem good, and she's still drinking water, and she's still eating her food. So at least there's those things, right? So I just gave her a little bit of Pepto-Bismol, like a tiny little dose. I did some research, and a lot of people were saying that you can give them Pepto. So yeah, really sucks. And then I've had like the last 2 weeks have been like the weeks from hell. I've had so much stress, guys, so much fucking stress in my personal life. Whew. And then you got Izzy stuff. Are you okay? I got Izzy stuff on top of all that. And my best friend is really going through some really, really, really hard times right now. So that's been really worrying me as well. So I just have a lot of stuff going on right now. So I didn't want to just bail out on you guys. And also, because if Izzy starts puking again, I'm going to have to run her down 2 flights of stairs and get her outside, because she's in here on the carpet with me now. So I'm really hoping that doesn't happen. But yeah, if anybody knows or has any ideas what I can do for her until I talk to the vet tomorrow, let me know, guys. Let me know. Hopefully she'll be all right. She creeping. She cute. See her back there in the corner creeping. Let me remove this banner so y'all could probably see her better. Look at that little creeper over there in the corner. That's a cute dog. That's a really sick, cute dog. So as you guys see the medical disclaimer scrolling across the bottom here, I'm going to let that scroll back around. Are you okay, sweetie? You want to come here? Come say hi. Let her come say hi to you guys. Come here. Oh, I know. Her struggling. Her got the poopy bomb. Her spirits seem fine. Like her tail's still wagging. She feels warm. I know Kimmy was saying if I could take her temperature. I don't know. How would I do that, Kimmy? So guys, the disclaimer on the bottom says, disclaimer, I'm not a doctor and nothing on this channel is medical advice. So if you are struggling with addiction, please seek out your own medical professional. And remember, guys, that everything on this channel is for entertainment purposes only, and for me to share my experience with you babies, and for you babies to share your experience with others. So please do so. If you guys, we like to talk about everyone's updates, what you guys are going through. So please let us know, guys, if you have some updates. She was freaking, after she puked a few times, it was probably a couple hours ago now, she was like trying to puke again. She like dry heaved, and I was like, and she had some puke on her lip right here. I was like, oh, freaking sucks seeing her go through that. Oh, Dad, you just not feeling too good. You had a rough week. So yeah, how's everybody doing? Let's get to some comments, get to some questions. I'm going to remove the disclaimer here, and I'm going to put the sponsors of the week up on the screen. Let me get her down. I thought I smelled some poopy poop just a minute ago, but I hope that doesn't happen in here. That would really, really suck. So yeah, guys, we were going to have Tara on to go over her story today. So we're going to do that next Sunday instead. Tara had her power go out, and she just had an earthquake, and she said she might have another earthquake. So I was like, something is like not working right with this particular day. So between the things that I have going on and the things that Tara has going on, we're going to just wait till things seem better for everybody to do that. So we're going to plan on that next Sunday. We'll have Tara on, guys. All right. Daddy paranoid. Don't you poop in here, little girl. All right, let me get to some comments. You guys see this? You guys see the sponsors scrolling across the bottom, and I'm gonna go ahead and thank them now since we're kind of at the beginning of the stream. So super shout out to the sponsors of the week, and they are as follows. So KG Smith sent a huge donation, guys. She sent $50 on Wednesday and also $30, $25 on the Sunday show. So super shout out to you. And speaking of the angel, I don't want to call her a devil. She just sent a $30 Cash App. Baby, KG killing it up in here. Thank you, KG Smith. Killing it with the donations and the huge sponsor bombs. You know I got to fire up the jet for that, guys. Let me go ahead and do so now. Shout out to you, KG Smith, baby. Ooh, baby. Oh, shit. There goes the bomb. Boom. KG dropping bombs on this channel. Shout out to you, KG Smith. I thank you. And if there's any updates on your Butrans patch, please let us know. That reminds me really quick that, actually, I'll talk about that in just a minute. Let me finish the rest of the sponsors right now, baby. Sorry, guys, I'm going to be a bit disorganized. I've just got a shitload of things on my mind today, so sorry if I'm a bit scatterbrained, babies. Just bear with me. So we had KG Smith dropping huge bombs on the channel this week. Shout out to you, KG, once again. And we also had Kimmy B dropping the usual bombs on the channel. Shout out to you, Kimmy B. She has been a major sponsor of this channel ever since she found it. Shout out to you, Kimmy B. Baby, ooh, baby. And we also had Savon. Shout out to you, Savon, dropping the bombs on the channel. And we had Justin Y, Matt W, and Marky Rizzo in the hizzo. So shout out to you guys. It's like 6 of you guys who found value in this community. And if you, my friend, if you find value in this channel, in this community, and you would like to show your support to help improve content, you can do so at the Venmo or Cash App links on the screen now. So let's get to the comments. I'm already way behind. I don't want to get way behind. So I'm going to dip right from the top of the comments. Liz was way up in here early today. Liz says, howdy, y'all. What's up, Liz? Good to see you. Hopefully you're doing well. I know that you were trying to reach out to somebody. Hopefully you were able to have the conversations that you wanted. Good to see you, Liz. Good to see you. Mikey in the house says, hey, team. What's up, Mikey? Good to see you, brother. Hopefully you're having a good day with no pain. I think your Chicago lost yesterday, didn't they? How about them Seahawks? 2-0, baby. Ooh. So Tara says, hi. Hope everyone is having a safe and enjoyable weekend. So Tara just went through an earthquake, guys, and her power was out. So she's got all kinds of stuff going on, too, over there where she's at. And she was ready to roll still today for this show. So I definitely thank you, Tara, for being a trooper. Even though you're going through earthquakes, you're still willing to do this stream. But like I said, guys, it just feels like it's like not the right time for her and for me. So I like to kind of go with when the vibes are right, and I know that we will get that right. So I want to make sure that I can ask her the right questions. So we're going to do that next Sunday, guys. Remember to tune in next Sunday. So, hey, Mikey, Liz, and Big Kev. KG calling me Big Kev now, too. That's hilarious. So KG and Mikey are the only people that have ever really called me that. KG, how you doing? Any updates with the Butrans? Please let us know. If you already have, then I'll get to the comment in just a moment. You guys know I'm a bit behind here. It looks like I'm about 15 minutes behind the comments. So I'm gonna get rolling through the comments so y'all don't leave me in the dust. Callie Love, what up, girl? Good to see you. Any updates on your situation, Callie? Let me know. Callie, did you have an earthquake too? Hopefully it's not like a big, I think Tara said it was just a small earthquake, but still, guys, that shit's scary. I've been through that before, and it's not fun. So Kimmy says, can you get her temperature? The only way I think I could do that is I have one of those, like, it's like for mechanics that you can, it's like a laser temperature. Would that work, Kimmy? If so, where would I do it? Just in her mouth? That's a good idea. I didn't think of that. So I just gave her a little bit of Pepto before we started the stream here. She's just laying in her little bed over here. So I'm just trying to keep an eye on her, make sure she's okay. Prayers for Izzy girl. Thank you, Callie. I appreciate that. Kimmy, how you been doing? I know you were kind of struggling recently too. How's your mood been? Are you doing okay? Everything okay with you? Hopefully you're doing okay. Or better, I should say. My baby. And on KG's message, she says, prayers for you and Izzy. So shout out to you, KG, for dropping that $30 sponsor bomb right on the beginning of this channel. Right in the beginning of this stream. Shout out to you, KG, showing the love as always. Thank you, thank you, thank you, KG Smith, baby. So she's just chilling over here. It makes me feel good that she's at least laying in her little comfy bed. Tara, it always does that for me too. Whenever I try to type Kimmy, it will say Jimmy. I'm like, why is my phone? I don't think I even know anybody named Jimmy. Why does it keep saying that? It's okay, Kevin. Just ask some questions and made some suggestions. Okay, I'll definitely check that out, Kimmy. Thank you. I appreciate that. So Tara says, tuned in for my laptop this evening. Totally different perspective. Yeah, it's a lot bigger when you're on a laptop or a computer than on your little phone. So Mikey says, nervous about tomorrow's session. First ever cervical epidural. Not scared of needles, but the feeling I need some prayers. Tons of anxiety. 4 weeks and 17 days with neck pain and that right shoulder. So prayers for Mikey, guys. He's having, sounds like that's, you say tomorrow? So tomorrow he's having his first session of cervical epidural. I'm not exactly sure what all that means, but I think I know what that means. I don't want to make guesses on that though. Mikey, prayers for you, buddy. Hopefully that works out for you, and hopefully that starts to help you go in the right direction, brother. Hopefully that works out for you. Mikey, did you opt for sedation? Kimmy says no shaking at all, right, Kevin? Yeah, so she's still eating. She's still like going for her food like instantly, like she always does. This girl will eat anything. And I don't know. I don't think she got into anything. I don't know. It just really threw me off because I don't think she's ever thrown up her whole life. And so for her to be doing that Friday night and then again today, you know, the daddy in me is getting pretty spooked out. I called the ER vet people. They weren't really a whole lot of help, honestly. Like, you know how they are. They're like, we can't give legal advice. I'm like, I ain't asking you to freaking pull out the statute code for the law. Just asking what you think, son. Yeah, they're usually not much help if you try to call them. So Callie is 6 years old. She's 6 years old. Just gotta breathe, baby. Just gotta breathe. Let's see here. Kevin, was she given bupe injections or transdermal? It didn't say that. It didn't say that, KG. I'm not sure. But a part of me was thinking maybe it's just like, maybe she was kind of backed up from the bupe, but that was last Monday, right? And then, I don't know, it's really hard to say what the heck could be going on here. But yeah, I don't know how they gave her the bupe. It didn't say when I was reading it. Imagine a lot of stress right now, Kevin. I wish I could offer some thoughts about how to help Izzy, but I don't know what to do. I'm really sorry. That's okay, Tara. It's okay. I think she'll be all right, guys. I hope she'll be all right. She will be all right. We'll just say that. At least the vet is open tomorrow and I can get a hold of them. I had a really, 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 really stressful car deal that I just did Friday. And wow, I've never done such a stressful car sale. It was so stressful all day long. Man, oh man, that was stressful. And as soon as we finished everything up right before the DMV closed, and I was like, wow, I cannot believe that was all in one day. It was a very, very stressful day. You need a normal thermometer that can be used orally or rectally. Oh, okay. Pinch of lube, and then you're going to put it in her rectum about an inch. Ooh. Yeah, I definitely don't have a normal thermometer. I might have to go buy one, though. I need to go grocery shopping anyway. Normal thermometer, a bit of lube, and you're going to insert. Okay, I see what you're saying, Kimmy. Okay, I think I've seen them do that before at the vet. She'd be like, get that out of me, Dad. I appreciate you wanting to ensure a good vibe, Kevin. Thank you for looking out. I appreciate you. Yes, absolutely, Tara. Yeah, we'll get you on here and we'll do it right, girl. We'll do it right. No, it needs to be rectally. Okay, so the little trick I thought I had might have worked isn't the best idea. It sounds like. V-Man, what's up? V-Man says, figured I'd share my experience that's almost over. I was on subs for 6 to 7 years. Finally this year I got down to 3 to 4 milligrams and I switched to Sublocade. The doctor gave me 3 shots of 75 milligrams and it's been 4 months now. That is cool. That is awesome. Congratulations, V-Man. How you feeling? How you feeling? Oh shit, she's throwing up. Are you throwing up? Are you okay? Oh, never mind. She's digging at the carpet. It sounded like she was throwing up. I see that tail wagging. Don't you throw up, little girl. I thought she was throwing up. So how you feeling, V-Man? How you feeling? So Kimmy says, rough weekend. I'm just in a crap mood, but I'll be fine. Uh-oh. Anything in particular happened to you, Kimmy? You okay? Daddy's paranoid over here. Do you guys ever struggle with like assuming the worst case scenario with everything? That's how I was when I was doing that car deal. I was like, there were so many different steps to it. And my brain kept saying, oh, this is going to go horribly wrong. Like the worst case scenario is going to happen. And like, I'm like, why is my brain doing that to me? Like torturing me, assuming that the worst case scenario is going to keep happening. I don't know if you guys have that too, but damn, it was brutal, guys. It was really brutal. My blood pressure must have been through the freaking roof. KG Smith says, I'm perfectly fine on 0.37 milligrams, no more sweats. Going to the doctor in the morning, blood pressure is perfect. I never had to take the clonidine. Sweet. Bonus. Extra bonus, KG. That's badass. Look at you just chopping them doses down. Oh, that reminds me, KG. So I remember on one of the recent videos, you were talking about Butrans, X amount of dose is good for X amount of dose of oral. Can you tell us what that is, KG? Because I have somebody right now who is really struggling with. So my boy Kenny, if you're listening, we're talking about you here, brother. So he took 1 shot of Sublocade. This is the guy I've been talking about, just giving you guys bits and pieces. He took 1 small shot of Sublocade. He ran into withdrawals at 2.5 months. And currently he's taking about 1/4 milligram of Suboxone a day. And that's keeping him out of withdrawal. So I was like, he was thinking about getting another Sublocade shot. I was like, dude, you need to just go get the damn Butrans patch. This is like the perfect case scenario for somebody like that, who's just like right on the borderline of withdrawal and a tiny little dose takes them out. I was thinking maybe the 10 microgram patch would work, be kind of a starting point. So I don't think his doctor even has heard about it or knows anything about it, but he's going to talk to his doctor tomorrow. So we were kind of wondering around the doses. KG, since you have experience right now with going through what he's going through, if you were in that position, KG, and you were just needing 1/4 milligram of Suboxone, knowing what you know about Butrans, what dose would you think that would work for somebody like that? I was thinking maybe 10 micrograms, somewhere around there, and then just see how he feels. And it's like, dude, that's so much cheaper and easier than doing a Sublocade shot and having to, because his doctor was going to give him like 25 milligrams of the Sublocade shot. I'm like, dude, that's a waste of the shot, really, right? Glad to hear you're doing good, KG. Glad to hear you're doing good, girl. So I'm pulling on you guys in the comments. I'm only 10 minutes behind now. So Smash the like button. We've got only 8 likes on this video. We've got 14 people in here hanging out. Please smash that like button, guys. It lets the rest of the crew know that we're up in here hanging out on a Sunday night live stream. Oh, baby. So V-Man says, I've had no withdrawal symptoms, but energy is hard to come by. Has been since first shot, though. Okay, so that's good. Yeah, that's good that you just feel the same as you always have, it sounds like, V-Man. That's awesome. Yeah, keep us in the loop. Let us know how you do going from here, my friend. Did you cut off the oral dosing from day 1, V-Man? Wishing you more energy. Thanks for sharing. Glad to see you got that picture up there, KG Smith. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. V-Man, you need to get a picture up in here, buddy. My friend. Tara got her picture up here. Kimmy Star, you're having a rocky weekend. Sending good vibes your way. Tara always with the sweet comments. Are all of her bowel movements loose or only some? How often is she throwing up? So she only threw up once Friday night, late Friday night. She didn't throw up at all Saturday, yesterday. And then today she threw up like 3 times in a row about 2 or 3 hours ago. Like kind of small things. And then she like dry heaved after the 3rd one. Like there was nothing left. And then before I did enough research, I fed her again because I was like, it's time for her food. Plus she just threw up. But from what I've read, they're saying that if they're throwing up that you shouldn't feed them for like a day or something. I don't know. And then I gave her a little bit of Pepto as well, like 0.7 milliliters. Really, really small amount there. So I appreciate you, Kimmy. I figured if anybody would know this stuff, you would have some ideas for me. So that's why I was asking you on there. And speaking of Kimmy, dropping a huge sponsor bomb, sponsoring today's live stream, baby, with a $40 Cash App donation, showing the love. She says, give Izzy a kiss for me. Do you hear that, little girl? Kimmy said, give Isabel a kiss. She's just looking at me with those puppy eyes. Let's fire up the jets for Kimmy B, baby. She said, give you a kiss? You want a kiss? Dropping the sponsor bomb. As always, Kimmy B showing the love, showing the love. I love you. Thank you very much, Kimmy B, for the consistency, for the huge sponsor bomb support you show to this channel every freaking week. Week in, week out, you are here. Even if you're struggling, you still even showing the love, girl. I appreciate you big time. Thank you, Kimmy B, baby. And as always, guys, don't forget, Kimmy B has her own YouTube channel, and you can see her name right there on the screen. She has documented what it's like to go through her Suboxone withdrawal, so go check it out. Go subscribe to her channel. She also has a few other videos as well, and we're trying to get her to make some more too, and I'm sure she will do just that going forward. So there's her YouTube channel name right there on the screen. Go check her out. Go check her out. Show her some love. All right, babies, let's continue with some comments. So Kimmy says, Kevin, you're going to want to get some canned pumpkin tonight. Canned pumpkin. So I need canned pumpkin and a thermostat. I was reading that and they were like, I don't even know if I've ever even seen canned pumpkin. Like, where is that even at in the store? Like in the cooking aisle? I don't even know where that would be. Canned. And they also said to do like some white rice and some chicken. Would that be a good idea too? What'd she say? Canned pumpkin. Canned pumpkin. It sounds like you might be getting some canned pumpkin, Daddy. Foxbat's in the house. Whoa, he's not. He didn't get the perma ban from Marky snoozing over there. Good to see you back in here, Fox. What's up, buddy? There's Mikey again. Mikey says 4 weeks and 17 in 4 weeks and 17 in severe pain. I hope tomorrow, after the first ever cervical epidural Saturday, I started having sweaty palms. You getting nervous over there? It sounds like Mikey, huh? You're going to be all right, buddy. You're going to be all right. I'm glad you got some good health care. That's for sure. Cause I know that you're always, you're always getting treatment and getting help from doctors. So I'm really glad. It sounds like you've got some good insurance, Mikey. Cause that stuff can get expensive real quick. Looks like I'm only 10 minutes behind you guys in the comments. So I will catch up to you. It's a race. I will catch you. So Fox says, I'm still having insomnia, but it's not that bad. Like, how many hours of sleep would you say, Fox? How's everything else going for you, Foxbat? I'm trying to make sure everybody gets a picture. Mikey, we need you to get a picture of your face on here, brother, not just the socks hat. If you could do that, that would be awesome, Mikey. Trying to make sure that everybody that participates in the live stream that they have a picture of themselves. So it's more personal up in here. So Fox says, if I could get off bupe with just a little insomnia, I'm cool with that. Yeah, that would be nice, right? If that's all it was. Hopefully that's all it is, my friend. Hopefully that's all it ends up being. Mikey, hopefully they let you know that sometimes it can take days to weeks to get relief from the epidurals. So Kimmy says, with my low back, it took almost 2 weeks to take effect. So Kimmy's been through what Mikey's about to go through, it sounds like. Nice photo, KG. It's definitely worth the effort you made to put it up. Yeah, I can't take NSAIDs, so I'm limited in how my pain can be treated. I usually have to deal. So you just got to suffer through, Kimmy. Suffering in silence. That would be really hard to suffer with stuff like that. It really would. I just feel so blessed to not be taking Suboxone anymore, Fox says. Sorry about Izzy Big Kev. Thanks, Mikey. I appreciate that, buddy. Okay, here we go. KG says 20 micrograms of Butrans is equal to about 1/2 of a milligram of subs in a 24-hour period. So, Kenny, if you're listening, I know that he's been listening on the back end. So, Kenny, if you hear this, KG just said 20 micrograms of Butrans is equal to about 1/2 of a milligram of subs. So that would make it, my guess was right then. It sounds like maybe he would want to start around the 10 microgram dose. Because guys, it's crazy hearing. So check this out. So he was in withdrawal for like 17 days straight, right? Having RLS every night. And he was taking all kinds of different things like clonidine, Klonopin. Like there was a bunch of different things he was trying. He was trying to do everything he could not to take Subutex, right? Well, day 17 comes and he took 1/2 a quarter of a milligram and waited an hour and a half, I think he said. And then it wasn't taking the RLS away. And then he took another 1/2 a quarter of a milligram. So then he got up to 1/4 of a milligram and he got so much energy. He said that he was wired to the max off of 1/4 of a milligram of subs. Freaking crazy. Like super, super, super like responder to low dose bupe. Like that's crazy, guys. I definitely, like he says that he used to always get so much energy even off of tiny doses of Suboxone. He says that people around him, he's like, I think the people around me are like thinking I'm on like a Coca-Cola or something like that, right? Because he was just so wound up from a tiny dose of subs. So that's just so crazy how different it reacts, because I never got anything like that ever, even off of big doses, right? So yeah, he's going to talk to his doctor tomorrow, and I really, really hope that his doctor's really cool with him too. I think they're like really close, even outside of the medical stuff. So if his doctor can hear this information and maybe look into it, I really, really think this is a perfect time for him to try Butrans. Perfect. Like I really can't think of a better scenario for somebody to be trying Butrans. And I remember there was somebody on the channel, what was his name? It was about a year ago, so of course I'm not going to remember the name, but he was telling us how he took Butrans and he didn't have a withdrawal and he just tapered the Butrans. And a lot of people over in the UK, they use Butrans in that way. So freaking awesome stuff. And I'm glad there's more people here where we're at in the States that are getting access to Butrans, because I really think that it's an awesome tool for people who are on low dose bup. And I'm really excited that more people close to this channel are getting experience, because I wasn't able to get that from my doctor. So yeah, I just wanted to say that, and I'm thankful, KG, that you knew that. So hopefully he can hear this and talk to his doctor. I think it's tomorrow morning actually is when he's going to talk to his doctor. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully everything goes well with that. I'll let you guys know though for sure. And we also had a sponsor bomb just be dropped from Mikey. Oh, he's got a picture on here. Shout out to you, Mikey, for dropping a $30 Venmo, showing the love. As always, let's fire up these sponsored jets here, guys. Here they come. Here they come. Dropping bombs. Oh boy, Mikey. Oh boy. Boom. Shout out to you, Mikey, dropping a $30 Venmo sponsor bomb on the channel. I appreciate that. He says, for Izzy's health and your channel. Shout out to you, Mikey. I appreciate that, buddy. Let us know how your procedure goes tomorrow, and I hope that really helps you out, my friend. Shout out to you, and go Hawks. Don't forget, go Hawks. I'm really hopeful for the Seahawks this year, guys. It's looking good. It's looking good. All right, back to the comments here. Shout out to you, Mikey. I appreciate the love, the sponsor bomb. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you very much. And Izzy thanks you too. Say thank you, Mikey. We appreciate the sponsor bombs. She's so cute, you guys. Her little puppy eyes, her little beady puppy eyes just looking up at me. You doing okay? She's like, what do you think, Dad? I just pooped my pants out. Feel bad for her. She's had a rough week. Just like her daddy. Let's see here. So Mikey says, I can't even go outside. I get headaches and dizziness. Right shoulder is just tearing. So what are you doing for the pain right now, Mikey? Are you still doing the Subutex, or like what are you doing for that? Let us know what is working and what is not working, because at this point it kind of seems like it changes a bit. And let's see here. So KG says, yes, Kevin, 10 microgram patch will equal 1/4 milligram. So yeah, it sounds like that would be perfect for him. And the good thing about that too is that it's not just going to all hit him at once like it does with the oral dosing, right? So that's going to be good, because he's so, like I said, he's so sensitive to bup that I literally can't think of a more perfect scenario for somebody to try the Butrans patch than him. So Kenny, talk to your doctor. Obviously, get him to give you that damn Butrans patch. And remember, guys, if you're looking into Butrans, make sure that you check, because they have a generic for it now. And I think that that's why it's going to start being used more often for this types of scenario, is because there is a generic for it. So if you guys are interested in Butrans and you want to know how much it costs, it's a lot cheaper than the Sublocade shot, guys. Make sure that you get, I'm looking for it, it's the GoodRx app. And you can use this for anything, guys. It doesn't just have to be Butrans or any other medications. It can help you save a lot of money. Download the GoodRx app. There's no like commitment or sign up crap. You don't have to pay anything in for it. You literally just get a huge discount on medications through the GoodRx app. So if you guys didn't know about that yet somehow, now you know, and it will save you a lot of money on medications. Oftentimes it's a lot cheaper to go through the GoodRx app than people who actually have really good insurance too. So I would always suggest to check that before you get whatever it is that you're getting at the pharmacy. And just remember that you are all my babies. My babies. So Ryan, what's up, Ryan? Ryan says, for those looking for energy, pre-workout powder helps me get moving around every day. I mean, yeah, you could definitely use that to get going, but then you got the crash later on, right? From the caffeine, the caffeine crash. So just be careful with the pre-workout stuff. I did the same thing for many, many years, and I just built up a really high tolerance to caffeine to where it was like I would just take it and I wouldn't even feel anything at all. So if you guys are going to go the pre-workout way, just make sure that you try to take some breaks, at least maybe 2 or 3 days a week to keep your tolerance low. If you use caffeine or pre-workout every day, your tolerance is going to go up, and you're just going to have to keep using more and more, and then you get yourself in a bad jam. You don't want that to happen. So it could definitely get you going though. But just remember, pretty much the main thing that's in pre-workout powders is just caffeine anyway. That's basically the main thing that even gets you going with that. Unless you like the tingly stuff, then you want to get something with beta alanine, and that'll it'll get you tingling. Some people hate that. Some people love the way that feels, but you can literally just buy beta alanine at the store and just dose it yourself if you like the tingly feeling that some of those pre-workouts give. Yep. And also some of them include niacin as well. Very small doses of niacin, because man, that niacin can get your skin turning bright red. Be careful with niacin if you guys ever take that. Going to turn you red like a lobster. So Kimmy says, is she licking her lips a lot? I'd go to a bland diet now. No, she's actually not, Kimmy. But remember, she used to do that a while ago when she was sick. She was like, she's actually not been doing that, thankfully. So Fox says, I had to take my dog to the emergency vet 2 days ago because she had a cyst that ruptured. They froze it, and now she's in the cone for at least 10 days. Damn, Fox, that sucks, man. Damn, dude, that sucks. Got that cone head effect going, huh? She's okay, thank God. I just hope the freezing works. Otherwise, we'll have to do surgery, which is expensive. Yeah, I hope so too, man. Yeah, the surgeries for these animals can get absolutely, especially if you're in a place like New York or Cali or something, then you got to go ahead and double that price by 2 to get service, because damn. Luckily, actually, it's not really that cheap, but it's a lot cheaper than in certain areas. I've been hearing people talking about teeth cleaning like $1,500. I'm like, what? And it's kind of messed up too, because I don't even think her teeth really look that clean. Like, they're still kind of stained looking. I'm like, dude, y'all didn't do too good. I mean, I know they're not like supposed to be in there bleaching her teeth, but still. Oh well, nothing I can really do now. Pumpkin is usually down the baking aisle. Okay, Tara. Thank you. Let's see. Oh, you guys are pulling away from me a little bit. Either ground beef or chicken. Okay, definitely ground beef for sure, because that's what I'll be eating. So ground beef and rice. I bet she will love. She does love that. Sometimes I'll give her some of my meals. Sorry, Fox. I heard I blocked you. Oh, there's Marky. I was thinking that was Mikey that said that, but yeah. I think you just put him in timeout for a little bit or something, Marky. Good to see you in here, Marky. How you doing, buddy? I gotta dim these lights a little bit. This baby's bright today. So I'm currently 15 minutes behind in the comments, guys. I will get caught up. As long as Izzy stays good and just over here chilling. So V-Man says, I had to take subs first month until my shot kicked in, but none after the second. Actually took a whiz quiz today, and now it's out of my system. So it should be back to normal next month. So you took subs the whole first month, V-Man? Is that what you're saying? That's interesting. It took a month for it to kick in. It seems like most people feel that within like the first day or two for sure. But that's good. Was it hard for you to stop taking those or no? KG says, thanks, Kev. Thank you, KG. Thank you. Fox is happy to be here. Happy to have you here, Fox. Just say no to suffering in silence. Laugh out loud. Seriously, though. How are things going, Tara, for your new journey that you have there? You say you have another, week or two to go? Hopefully that's still going smooth for you. I know that you said that something about you're usually like a solo person, but you're finding value in the speaking to people on a daily basis now. Finding value in communita. With my sleep, it really varies. It seems like 3-ish nights a week I'm awake until the early hours of the morning. I go to bed at 11, but don't fall asleep till like 3 or 4. That's unusual for me. Yeah, dude, that's pretty bad. That's pretty rough. That's weird that it's only 3 nights a week, though. You would think that it would be more consistent. Is it like maybe something that you're really wearing yourself out those days that you fall asleep earlier? Maybe something like that, or no? Haven't seen Mama Deb up in here for a while. I hope she's doing okay with everything. Hopefully she's doing okay. Mama Deb, where you at, girl? Where you at? She just moving on with her no Suboxone lifestyle. I remember I thought Marky wasn't gonna keep coming to the live streams, but he's still been making it pretty much often. Side note, guys, we've got 15 people in here and only 12 likes. So please smash the like button if you haven't yet done so other folks can find this information. I think we're just at about 2,900 subscribers. We might have hit that today. Let me check. Drum roll, please. We need one more subscriber, guys. One more to get to 2,900. We're at 2,899 babies out there. So we need one more baby to smash the subscribe button. Who is going to be that 2,900 subscriber? Let's see it, baby. There you go, Mikey. Mikey says, new picture added. Good job, brother. Good job. V-Man, we need you to get a picture up, buddy. So I'm currently 15 minutes behind the comments, guys. I'm catching up very, very slowly, though. Going to a water park Wednesday with my sister and bro and their husbands. I'm not too excited. That's going to be a good time, Kimmy. What do you mean? You're going to go have a good old time. They have some huge ass slides. I love the big slides. They're always so scary, but it's like once you do it, it's like, yee. I haven't been to a water park for a long time. That sounds really fun. I may just bring a little cannabis vape pen and float around in the lazy river while they're daredevils. They have some really big slides in, or what? It sounds like if you're talking about daredevils, there's probably some huge slides, I would bet. That sounds so fun. I don't think I haven't even gone swimming. I don't even remember the last time I've gone swimming. You think a guy like me would be out, doing freaking boating stuff all the time, but I haven't even been on a boat for so long. I'm like the lamest person ever. All I do is work out. It's only supposed to be 70 degrees Wednesday, so that'll suck. I mean, it could be worse. It could be 110. Oh, now that would suck. I'll take me some 70. I think I just killed my battery here. No, maybe not. One time I almost flew off the side of the slide because I fell off my mat. Oh my gosh. The person behind me slammed into me. Another time I had a wedgie so bad, I thought I got a hysterectomy. Oh man, yeah, okay. So I understand the concern then, Kimmy. That makes a little more sense there. That would be scary to get jammed up and knowing someone's coming down behind you. Oh shit. That would be really scary. Like, no. through. Coming through. Beep, beep, boom. That would hurt. Especially if they're going fast. That would really freaking be scary. Imagine if it was like one of those that are blacked out and you couldn't see. Oh, I would flip, guys. They have one of those at Lagoon here in Utah. It's like the whole tunnel is black. And like one time I went in there, I was like, if I got stuck in here, I would lose my shit. I'm very claustrophobic-y with that kind of stuff. I had a freaking panic attack on the machine that lifts you up and drops you. Because I don't know if you guys heard, but there's a guy that fell out and died. And as soon as I sat down in the seat and the thing came over me, I hit the panic mode. Guys, I freaked out last year at the park. I was like, no, 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 no. I said, stop, let me off. And I was so embarrassed, but I did not give a shit. I wanted off that ride and I got off. I made him stop the whole ride. Everyone was looking at me. I was so embarrassed, but I had the hugest, it was like an instant panic attack. Once that thing come over me, I just felt like I couldn't move. I can't breathe. I was like, this thing might not hold me. I was like, get me off now. Kind of embarrassing, but whatever. It like traumatized me. Mikey says, I think I sent you a Venmo first time, Big Kev. Check if you got it, bro. Yes, I did, Mikey. Thank you, thank you. Thank you once again, brother. I appreciate you showing the love to this channel. That's weird, though, Mikey. Your picture... Or wait. Okay, so... Like on this screen, it shows the socks hat still, but on this screen, it shows... Okay, I think it's just because this is the older comments is why it's doing that. So I'll scroll down to it when I see... I'll see the new one here in a little bit here. Oh, wow. Okay, so KG says, Kevin, GoodRx does not work for Butrans. The only pharmacy that offered a discount was Kroger, and they used some other coupon. This is in Mississippi. I've checked in Utah, and it definitely was on there. Let me look real quick, guys, just to see what I can see on my end. Now I'm all... Let's see. So these are the prices that we have here. Yeah, it definitely gives you a huge deal in Utah, for sure. Look at these prices. So it looks like the cheapest one for a carton of 4 of 10 microgram patches, $98 at Smith's and $98 at City Market, whatever that is. But those are the prices I'm showing. And there's what it says, 1 carton. And then look at the normal prices, guys. It's way up there. The normal price is like $300. And even that, though, I mean, that's less than $100 a week. It's still a lot, but still. How much did you have to pay for yours, KG? Yeah, in Utah, it definitely gives you a discount for that, for sure. So it sounds like maybe not in Mississippi, though. Good evening, everyone. Hope everyone is doing well. Good to see you, Danielle. Good to see you. You doing okay, little girl? You snoozing? I'm glad to see her just laying down and relaxing. Don't want to wake her up. I've got a credit card just for my cats, just in case they have an emergency, because it can get so expensive. I always have such anxiety about their health. Yes, it's freaking scary. And like she said, it can get damn expensive if like one little thing goes wrong. And they can't like tell us what's wrong with them, right? Like, you know, a little kid could be like, my stomach hurts or whatever is going on. But animals, it's just like, how do you know what's going on with them? How's the storm out in Cali? So she went through it for sure. She went through it. Tara did. Ground beef, the less fat content, the better. Strain the F out of it too. Too much fat can make her worse. Yeah, I always do the low fat. Oh, I can't stand the fatty beef. So yeah, there would definitely be no fat in there for her. So I'm gonna go get some of that tonight. Actually, get a cook on. Probably give her some tomorrow. That'll be better than her. Those dog foods. There's like nothing but junk in those things. The regular dog food, crap. So Mikey says I'm very nervous. Kimmy says you'll be okay, Mikey. It's super quick. But she says that she would request sedation if you're nervous. Yeah, if you're nervous, man, just tell him, hey, chill me out. So I'm only 10 minutes behind, guys. I'm catching y'all. The storm is mellow here in Central Coast. We had a mild earthquake and power went out, but we're doing good. Yeah, she's had a weekend too. Just a quick side note. Did y'all see the FMT's moving back to STL? What? I don't know if he said exactly when that's happening, but damn, dude. That's pretty crazy. Hopefully he'll be all right over there. I don't know if he quit his job or what. Does anybody know? I haven't had time to catch all the way up, but I caught a quick glimpse of something that said he's moving back to STL. So Daniel says, I heard GoodRx mentioned. Is there a discount program on 2 milligrams Suboxone film? I'm paying something like $225 a month for my script. So Danielle, you should be, to make it, what's your dose, Danielle? Because if, obviously the very cheapest way to be on oral Suboxone is to get the 8 milligram generic tabs. They're like $1.50 each. Dirt ass cheap. But then you got to dilly dally with, if you're on a low dose, you got to do the cutting and all that crap. Let me take a look and see if I see anything on here. But you guys should everybody should have GoodRx downloaded on their phone if you're getting any type of medications, and always run it through there first, because chances are it'll save you a lot of money. I kind of don't think that Suboxone will be on here, but let's see. 2 milligrams. It'd be cool if it was. Yeah, it is on here. Wow. So for 32 milligram strips, films, it would cost you only $37. Only $37 at Smith's. Dirt ass cheap. Normal price is $190. So that right there would save somebody $150 every month. And that's for the 2 milligram strips for 30 of them. So yes, guys, all of you guys need to download the GoodRx app. It will save you some money, unless you're in some state that for some reason doesn't participate with it. So if she's paying $225 a month, if you were here, Danielle, you'd save yourself almost $200 a month just from what I just told you. But don't quote me on that. Obviously, it's going to be different for every state. So check into it and let me know if that helped you guys. Let me know if that saves you guys some money. Kevin, you got it right. 1 more week to go before I graduate the peer support specialist training. I've learned more valuable information than expected and so thankful. Tara, I swear you are always in the best mood, it seems like. I don't know if I've ever seen you in a bad mood, Tara. You level, girl. You level. You real level. So V-Man says he only gave me 75 milligrams. It didn't seem like quite enough. And nope, it didn't bother me to not take them. After all that time, it was a relief not to take anything. Yeah, I think 75 milligrams for, I think you said earlier that you were on 4 milligrams of subs. That's a low dose shot for sure. So it makes sense why it wasn't enough for you the first month. I think at least 100 milligrams would have been the better idea, or maybe 150 for your first shot. But it all worked out how it did, and it sounds like things are going well for you, V-Man. So really glad to hear that, buddy. Thanks for the information too. Yep, there you go, Mikey. It worked. So Mikey's got his new picture added. Now we can see Mikey every time he messages and not just the socks hat. Good to see you on here, brother. Still got your hair, unlike me. Let's see here. I'll subscribe on my husband's phone when I get home. Yeah, KG. She gonna be the 2900 unless somebody beat you to it. Let me check. Did we get to 2900? Drum roll. Nope. We're still needing one more. So KG's gonna provide that 2.9K number on the subscribe screen. I know what I need to do. I need to make more short videos for sure, because I understand, like, if you guys, if I was out there and I had no idea what this channel was about, I'm not going to just watch some random dude's 3-hour live stream. So I get it. It makes sense. I need to make 5-10 minute videos, but yeah, I haven't really been putting a ton of effort into growing the channel lately. I've just been, doing the live streams with you guys basically is the main thing. V-Man says, I'm on it. Go and get that picture up. I'm loving the connection these days. Feels really nice to talk with people. To give and receive support is really rewarding these days. I never thought I'd say that. It's a miracle, actually. Yeah, it sounds like you found like the missing piece to what you needed, Tara. It really sounds like you've got everything going in the right direction right now. I sold my little Hyundai Accent yesterday or Friday. That was a good little car. The little Hondy, I call it. The Hondy. Rach in the house. What up, Rach? Says happy Sunday, y'all. Good to see you in here, Rach. Any updates with you, Rachel? Let us know. KG says the patch cost $175 with tax at Kroger. They said GoodRx doesn't cover Butrans. I went to Walmart first, and they take no coupons at all, so it was going to be $650. It's crazy. I know. Yeah, I want to say it's, so I think Butrans, I'm not sure. Let me look again. Hold on a sec, guys. So I think, and don't quote me on this, guys. Okay, here we go. Hold on, I'm looking. So I think what's going on here, KG, hold on. So I think what's going on is there's a generic patch, and I think it's called Buprenex. Okay, now we're figuring it out here, guys. So the generic patch is what I was talking about. But if you type in Butrans, it will bring up the generic. It's called Buprenex. And that for a month supply on here is $98. Let me go back and see. If I go towards Butrans. Whoa, shit. Okay, so that's what it is, KG. I just figured it out. So yeah, there's not much discount at all for the actual Butrans patch, guys. So it's basically, let me show you right here. So you see right there on the screen, it says Butrans on the top. Look at the price that costs, the price for the actual name brand Butrans. I'm scrolling up. So huge price difference between the Butrans patch, the name brand Butrans, and then if you click down on the screen, you can just type in, it'll give you the option to pick the generic Butrans. And look at the difference here, guys. So on the top you see it just says Bup. So yeah, huge difference between, I mean, it goes from $98 to $500 or $600. So that's the thing right there, guys, is you have to scroll through the options and it'll let you choose between the name brand and the generic. So something to definitely keep in mind there. Hopefully that helps y'all save some dough, baby. Where was that? Tara. Tara got a girl crush on Rach. So, where am I at here? Mikey says, woo! He wants the woo! That's for you, Mikey. That's for you, brother. Ric Flair special. One time it started lightning really bad, and then they stopped a roller coaster right before a loop. It was freaking the F out. Lightning and roller coaster. That sounds pretty scary to me. I'd be like, you need to let me off right now. Speaking of Lagoon, I'm supposed to actually be going there tomorrow, but I don't know if I dare to go if Izzy's feeling like this. I might have to. The thing that sucks too is that it's free and it's like $100 ticket. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to go or not. Depends on what my little nuggets feeling like. I'm trying to get caught up to you guys. I know I'm skipping a few comments here. Scrolling. Keep these doggies scrolling. So Rach says, Danielle, Publix is showing me $83 for 2 milligrams for 30 of them. What's Publix? I think she means GoodRx, unless there's something else I'm not knowing about. I actually did get a little scared before the storm was downgraded. I'm good now. Adrenaline is a little jacked, but I'm good. Still wondering if we're going to get any more quakes. Yeah, you know, they always have that, what do they call the after quakes or something like that? I've never been through an earthquake until it was right before the Roni hit in like 2019, 2020. Man, it was a big one too. It scared the crap out of me. At the time, Izzy and I were living in my RV at my business. And it was like the day after I bought this new RV, and the thing was shaking. It was like, I thought somebody was driving us down the road with a truck. That's what I thought was going on. And it woke us up out of our sleep. And it was a huge earthquake. I don't remember what the quake scale or what it was. I think maybe like a 6 something. It was really big. And then we had another one after. But man, that scared the crap out of us. I went outside my trailer with a gun. I didn't know what the hell was going on. Yes, Rach. Yeah, Izzy is really sick. Yep. I tried to ask Dan about it, but I think he got upset with me. Yeah, I mean, hopefully he understands like where people are going to be asking questions because, we know he has a history back there, right? So but yeah, he can't I heard him say something like he can't live in Florida by himself because I think his parents are moving from what I gathered. I don't know. I didn't hear a lot of it. I just heard that a little bit, but I know it's kind of a touchy subject, right? Like you got to kind of be careful what you say with people about stuff like that. But I mean, I think he knows that we're all kind of, open with that stuff. So I just hope that he doesn't ever think we're like asking something that we're not, basically. We all just want the best for everybody here, right? Little nuts with my dirty mind gets me in trouble. So is he still working for the NFL? Or do you guys know? Or did he quit his job? Or what's going on with that? I was at the gym all Friday night, so I wasn't able to catch the stream. Thanks, Rach. I hope she feels better too. Yeah. Hopefully I left the vet a voicemail, so they should call me in the morning. So hopefully we'll find out what the heck is going on with her. She sure has been pooping a lot. I'm like, are you just coming down from the butte they gave you on Monday, little girl? Are you pooping your pants out? She's so cute over here, just sleeping in her little bed. Poor little chick. Having to clean up my carpet all over my house. I'm like, oh no. I'm so OCD with that stuff too, and just to see puke and poo on the carpet, I'm like, no. Mikey says I paid $1,200 for my dog's surgery. Damn, dude. Yeah, this stuff can add up quick, guys. This stuff can add up real quick if something goes wrong with our little furry buddies. So we've got 14 likes on this, about 10 people in here hanging out. Kind of a more chill Sunday stream here, guys. Please smash that like button if you haven't yet done so we can have other people hop up in here and chat with us. Even though I am still behind in the comments, I'm trying to catch you all. Kimmy's going to go sub on her other channel. Do it. Let me see if it worked yet, if you've done it yet. So we can just say on the stream that we actually hit it. Yui! 2.901 subscribers. Shout out to you, Kimmy, and KG probably did that as well. So thank you, ladies, for smashing that subscribe on your other phones. It took us many years to get to here to where we are, guys. 2.9 thousand people. That's a pretty good amount of people for what we're talking about here. So I appreciate you guys who have found your way to this channel, and you enjoy hanging and chatting with other people about this stuff as well. So thank you, guys. I appreciate y'all. It's cool to hit that. 3,000 subs is coming up soon, baby. Probably the next month or two we'll get there. And then it's on to 4. So Tara says, you've seen me struggle, Kevin. Laugh out loud. Remember how hard it was for me when I came off the antidepressants? So glad that's over. That's true. Yeah, that's true. Now that you remind me of that. Let's just say other than that, you've been really solid. Everybody's allowed their downtime, right? Everybody struggles sometime. So KG says the patch cost $175 with tax at Kroger. They said GoodRx doesn't cover Butrans. I already read that earlier. So yeah, guys, if you search for Butrans, the GoodRx app should pull up the alternative. Like there's a little slide at the top that you can switch to the generic. Always look at all the options when you're looking at the GoodRx app. There's a bunch of different little boxes to switch like the certain doses, and if it's a generic too, like you got to look at all those things and just mess with the app and you'll find it out. For 14 years, I paid $400 for brand name subs, Marky. So this is a deal. Damn, $400 a month for subs. Good Lord, have mercy. KG's a baller like that though. She's like, this ain't nothing. She's a baller. But yeah, I mean, seriously, I think you can get a month supply of generic 8 milligram tablets now for like $30 or less, or somewhere right around there, guys. Super freaking cheap. Like the generic Butte tabs these days are so freaking cheap. And they've been cheap for years, right? Like I think they lowered it down to like $1.50. From last time I checked, I'm pretty sure that's what it said. It was something really, I was like, dude, that's like pennies. I need to adjust this baby. That's like street prices. Yeah, right? It is too. So Mikey says I paid $10 for my subby tax. So for all of them, Marky, or each, or what? Probably for all of them, right? You probably had some good insurance. I know, but the generic gave me awful headaches. Wow. So you could tell a difference, huh? See, I could never tell a difference with the generics. And it never made a difference to me at all. It's so weird how we're all so sensitive to different things like that. We've been going for an hour and 19 minutes, guys. If you appreciate this stream, if you like what we're talking about here, if you like this group of people, smash that like button, babies. We'll probably try to end this in about the next 30 or 40 minutes. Try to wrap it up before 2 hours tonight so I can cuddle my little snuggle bunny over here. Poor little girl. I just want to hold her and make sure she knows that she's okay. She's really good at comforting me when I'm struggling, so I want to make sure I do the same for her. I can't believe tomorrow's Monday already. What? So currently, you guys are still 12 minutes ahead of me. I will catch y'all before we finish up here. But you guys are going off pretty good in the comments today, so I've been working at it. Yeah, Marky says, see, nobody's sure. Yeah, there's so many different ways that, people can get thrown off by a comment or a question or a emoji even. So I hope that people just don't take offense to anything we ever talk about here or anything like that on this YouTube channel, guys. So I know it's easy, for me to be on here talking and other people think that I'm maybe saying one thing when I'm really meaning something else. So sometimes things can get confusing. So if anything ever gets questionable, just feel free to clarify. I don't ever want to intentionally make somebody mad. I would never do that. My babies. Heat wave Wednesday, 112 degrees. I can't stand the hot. Might go swimming in 6 days after the steroid injection wears off. 112? It's that hot over there, Mikey? What? It's been definitely cooling down here. Publix is a supermarket in Florida. Thanks, Rach. Oh, I've definitely never heard of that. Have you guys? I think we were talking about this on the Sunday. Was it? Or wait, was it Wednesday stream? Have you guys watched that? That is it a documentary on Netflix? Painkiller is what it's called, right, guys? If you guys haven't seen that yet and you're watching this content, then you need to go watch that on Netflix because it is really good. It's a really good watch for sure. It might remind you of some old struggles that you've been through, but damn, man, it could really trigger some cool emotions, and you just remember what it was like to go down that road of addiction, opiate addiction. Babies. Dang, y'all are going off in the comments today. Marky says, I went to Monster Jam yesterday. Laugh out loud. It was horrible. Did you go with your kids? This is how it spells your name. We sat at the tippy top of the arena, last row, top level, with the wall to our backs. He's all hunched over. Had the nosebleeds, Marky. Marky's always out there doing something like that. My arms are sweating. So Kimmy says, I wear my emotions on my sleeve. I can't hide them, but it usually comes out as irritation rather than what I'm actually feeling. I need to get back with my meditation. I have to do that. That stuff really makes a big difference for me. Do you guys do meditation as well? If so, what kind? Let me know. It really helps me with my anxiety for sure. And being able to like detach from thoughts in my head and not just sit there and hold on to them and catastrophize them like I have been doing this weekend. Shout out to the sugar mamas, Marky says. Sugar mama. I want to be a sugar mama. Goals. Also, if it's cheaper for you to fill at Costco or Sam's, you don't have to have a membership to use the pharmacy. I didn't know that. That's cool. If they ask you for your card when you go, and just tell them you're going to RX. That's really cool. I did not know that. Rach, that's a good tip. Thank you. So if you guys didn't know that, you can, if you look on these apps that we're telling you about and you find, a good deal at Costco or Sam's Club, you don't have to have a membership there. You just need to tell them you're going to the RX. So that's a really cool idea. Yeah, because it's really hit and miss on the prices. Like certain places will have way cheaper meds than others. It's very interesting. Dim it down, dim it down. I'm catching y'all. All right, Rach, have a good womp womp. Go cook your womp womp. Have a good Sunday. Good to see you in here, Rach. Have a good week too. Hopefully you have a good week. I just don't like showing sadness or vulnerability to others, so it comes out as irritation. So Kimmy, you be snapping at people or what? Like, what does that look like for you? Talking shit? Like, how do you show your irritation? So Kimmy says, Kevin, it was so good, but I was flaming mad. Yes, that's exactly what I was feeling, Kimmy, for sure. I talked to one of my old school buddies that we went through a lot of the same addiction stuff together about that, and he was I was like, that was not the reaction I was expecting from him. He was like, I knew what I was getting into. Like, he's not mad about it. I was like, what? I'm fucking pissed. Because think about, like, you don't realize it at the time, but I literally felt like I was watching a movie of myself from the past, is what it felt like to me. There were so many things that was like exactly how I went through my addiction. And to know that all that shit was going on behind the scenes that I had no idea about, fuck, dude. Some bitch. Kimmy says, that's why I hate therapy. They'd always ask why I felt a certain way. And I was like, this is why I'm paying you. I don't freaking know. You're like, aren't you the specialist? Speaking of that, I don't know why, but I was doing some searching on the internet the other day, and I seen a picture of my girlfriend from like 20 years ago, and she's a psychologist now. I was like, that's interesting. And like, I seen a picture of her pop up, and I was like reading about She owns her own little like practice place and all. I was like, dude, that's cool. She was gonna be like, she was wanting to be like FBI type stuff. Like her parents were FBI, so I thought she was gonna go down that road. So she ended up doing psychology stuff. So she was going to school, and we were like, I mean, right out of high school, she was going to college for years. I was like, damn, that's impressive, because I cannot be doing that shit. I don't like school. I hate school, and I would definitely not be paying to go for more school. I did not do good with school stuff. Not my jam. What up, Megan? Good to see you hopping in here. Good to see you, Megan. Hopefully you're having a good weekend. I meditate for inner peace and abundance. So what type of meditation do you do, Marky? I really like to do like binaural beats or frequency types meditations. I really like that stuff. Some people really like the guided meditations. Some people just sit there in silence. That's cool too. I've tried all the above. I've tried all different kinds of ways and different environments up in the mountains. I've tried doing that too. I meditate for my libido back, Kimmy says. I meditate for my libido back. Does that really help, Kimmy? Are you trolling me or are you for real? So I meditate. My practice had changed over the years. Now I just focused on one thing, like a tone, ocean waves, or the refrigerator buzz for 15 minutes. It's my favorite form of self-care. See, for me to get into a really good meditation, I need to go at least like 45 minutes at least, because for me, it takes my mind that long to calm down. Like, I feel like the first 15, 30 minutes are me trying to calm my thoughts. And it's just like, it's like, oh, I can't relax. I can't drop this thought. I can't drop that thought. And then like, I always just picture my thoughts as like a cloud, and that I need to let that cloud go by. And I'll find my brain trying to hold on to a cloud. And it's like, I think that's why meditation helps if you do it so often, because it helps you let go and not be so attached to your thoughts, right? If you picture clouds rolling by as a negative thought, you can sit there and hold on to that cloud, or you can just let it go by and release that energy, right? So that's kind of how I look at it. But sometimes if I go past like 45 minutes to an hour, I'll really start to tap in deep and start to have like visions of stuff and start to have the REM stuff with my eyes. Like, it starts to get pretty fun if I really do, stick it out and keep going. Have some different visions and stuff. I had a buddy that was in Idaho, and this was before I even looked into meditation, and he would always do it all the time. And he was like, the way he said it was something like he feels like meditation is like your, what did he say? I don't want to get too spiritual on here. I don't want to freak y'all out, so I better not say that. Or religious on here. I shouldn't say that. Actually, don't meditate. It makes me nervous, Kimmy says. What is it that makes you nervous, Kimmy? I'm one cranky mother ever. You're a mean one, Mrs. Grinch. I usually just shut down and get defensive and a bit snappy. A lot better than I was, though. Kimmy, is there any updates on the dating stuff? I know you were kind of thinking about trying some different things out. Let us know if you ended up doing that. Baby. So I'm only 8 minutes behind, guys. I'm catching you guys. I'm catching you. Rach, she's still here. You couldn't leave us, Rach. I knew you couldn't do it. Just kidding. She said, I'm still being a lurker, of course. Laugh out loud. What documentary are y'all talking about? So it's on Netflix. It's called Painkiller. Basically, it says it shows a lot of the painkiller days of the old good old days. I don't want to say good old days. I'm not trying to make it sound like it was glorious or nothing, but basically, it goes through the OxyContin heydays and what led up to all that and where things went wrong and stuff like that, and shows the life of people struggling with addiction, stuff like that. It's a really good story. I want to say it probably take 4 or 5 hours to watch all the episodes, and that's exactly what I did. Once I started watching that, I was like, I'm watching all these right now. Okay, definitely going to watch it. Thank you. Yes, you do not want to miss that, guys. I'm telling you, if there's one thing y'all need to watch on Netflix and you haven't seen it yet, that's what it is. Painkiller. Thanks, Purdue Pharma. Yeah, they didn't even get jail time out of that. It's crazy, man, what money can get you out of. It's fucking crazy what money can get you out of. Damn. Like, I've been hearing people getting locked up for 20 years over like smoking some weed and shit. Like, and these fools killed all these people and made billions and they didn't even get jail time. What? What are you talking about? You kidding me? Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs? You guys remember that commercial? That guy's hilarious. Absolute silence. First thing in the morning, 2 to 3 times a week. That's cool, man. That's cool. Are you like laying down in bed? Are you standing up and looking at the ocean? Or like what does that look like for you, Marky? I knew it. I knew it, Kimmy. She said I was trolling. Keep trolling, trolling, trolling. What? One more thing. My therapist told me that if I'm not okay with meditating, but it's because I'm afraid of the being in the quiet and processing those fears and emotions that I have to think about. Not Timmy, Kimmy. See, her phone's doing that too. It sounds like Tara earlier was saying that her phone went to Jimmy instead of Kimmy. I bet she hears that a lot. I bet Kimmy hears that a lot. People are like, I'm trying to type your name and it says something else. My mind doesn't clear, which I know is normal at first, but it ends up making me frustrated, and then I give up because ain't nobody. She says, ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Nobody got time for that shit. Israel says, I made it. What's up, Israel? How you doing? How you doing? Any updates on you, my friend? Let us know. Let us know. Just fall asleep to the audiobook, The Game of Life and How to Play It. Highly recommend. So if y'all looking for an audiobook, Marky's recommending The Game of Life and How to Play It. Or you could always just fall asleep to the Kickin' Addiction live stream like Marky did last Sunday, baby. Let's go. Wakey, wakey, Marky. I should have did a woo and woke Marky up. Kimmy, I hear about you shutting down. I do that too. When I shut down, sometimes it helps to journal and or meditate. What are some of your coping mechanisms that work for you? I'd love to process trauma, but it just doesn't come up. I worked for over a decade on unlocking repressed memories, and they just won't come up. I can relate to that, Kimmy, for sure. I have a fuckload of trauma that it's just there, guys. I'm like, you'll hear people talk about, you just need to work through it and, feel it to heal it type stuff. And it's like, I'm relating to Kimmy on this one for sure. There's some things that it's just like, they're just staying there. They're not. Although I do got to say that Savon had a really good idea and I had asked her about, do you guys remember, it was like at the end of a stream, maybe a month or two ago. Some of my OGs might remember this. But I was talking about a vision that I have every morning when I stretch and I put my hands on my head, and it reminds me of a time when my dad got arrested by the SWAT team. And it's like, I think of that every morning when I wake up, and she had a really cool idea. And honestly, I haven't really had that vision since then. So shout out to Sivan. I know she's really, spiritual / religious. And so she had some spiritual ideas for me. So shout out to her. If she hears this on the replay, I think she's getting her Sublocade shot soon too. I love the meditation visuals. It's like a free light show, only better. So I'm glad to hear that you guys are, enjoying meditation as well. I just know that I need to force myself to do it because it's worth it for sure. And yeah, like not every day that I do it is anything glorious, of course, but generally speaking, it helps me for sure. My overall quality of life is better when I am doing that and working on that. I'm 10 minutes behind y'all. 10 minutes behind y'all. Megan says, I'm not on MAT. I'm having a lot of struggles with my patients, and having that sense of calm, I get escalated quick. I'm also an ex-people pleaser. Oh, yeah. Yeah, me too, Megan, for sure. I struggle with that most of my life. And there's still parts of me that still kind of struggles with that, but not nearly as bad as I used to be. I used to be really bad. And letting people like manipulate me into feeling bad if I couldn't make an event or something like that. Not being able to tell anybody no. I'm still not pretty good. I'm still pretty not good at that. And instead of saying no, I just go silent. That's my no. I need to get better at just be like, y'all can't do it. I don't have the energy for that. I just can't do it. So I definitely could still work on that for sure. Well, Kevin, since you asked, I decided to create a profile, but then didn't take any pictures of me, so I deactivated it. I'm just still not sure what I want right now. Who was it that said this? One of the online mentors that I had a while back says, when you're not sure what to do, do nothing. So sounds like that's exactly what you did, Kimmy. Yeah, if you feel like, that's not for sure what you want to do right now, then I'll just let it chill for now. You got all the time you need to do that in the future. If it's not right for you now, then don't even mess with it. Meditation isn't easy. It's definitely a skill. I respect to y'all. I'm still trying. Keep trying, mate. Keep trying. Yep, just switch it up. If something that you're trying is not helping you at all, try something else. Try guided meditation. Find a meditation that you really like on YouTube and then save it. And then you can just do that. Keep going back to the one that you saved, right? So I always try to find new ones. Different types of sound frequencies that I like can really get me in the zone for sure. But some people do better with just guided stuff, and that, them telling them what to feel in their body and where the energy should go in their body. Like some people do better with that kind of stuff. Some people do the tapping stuff. I think Kimmy was talking about that a while ago. There's all kinds of different ways to do that. For some people, maybe it's just prayer, right? Marky says how they told everyone it was non-addictive. Yeah. Oxycontin is non-addictive. Only 1 in 100 people get addicted to this. Fuck you. Fuck you, buddy. That's bullshit. It was funny how skeptical the doctors were too when the girls were in there trying to like sell him on it. He's like, they knew better, but the sales reps, of course, having these pretty young things hopping in there, selling them on, training them how, it kind of in a weird way, it reminds me of when I used to work at AOL. I worked at AOL back in the day. And man, they train you how to be cutthroat, basically. Like we worked in what's called the saves department, and you're trained basically to not let people cancel their account. And it was like hardcore training. Freaking screwed up, man. No wonder they went under. Like they basically wouldn't let you cancel your AOL account back in the day. And I think that's why they went under, because they had a really bad rap for doing just that. And they paid their employees way too much money, for sure. I mean, how old was I? I think I was 17 years old, making like $100 an hour. I was working part-time. And this is back in the day when $100 actually meant something. Back in my day, $100 was a lot of money. Sonny. Hey, Sonny. But yeah, guys, I was seriously, I think I calculated it was like $100 an hour for average at 17 years of age. 20 or 30 years ago, whatever the hell that was. So then I had to go to like a normal job after that, and it was miserable. I was like, these fools spoiled me so much that I don't want to work for like a the normal wage anymore. And honestly, like thinking about it, kind of reminded me of watching that Painkiller, how they had the events. I mean, when we were at AOL, like the top people would be able to get in a cash box. Dude, it really is a lot like that whole, like the crew of people that they had, they had the meetings. It was really a lot like that. A lot of similar things. If you were in the certain tier of saves, amount of saves is what basically just not letting people cancel their account. If you were on the certain tier, then you'd get in this cash box like once every couple weeks. And they just had all this money and they're flying around. You just grab whatever you can get. Freaking crazy, man. Thinking back on those days. Wow. What a freaking ride, man. And that's like thinking back to my addiction too. That was really, that job was really stressful. And I remember I would take my, I think it was like a lower tab 10 at work every Friday. And that was like my bonus, made it to I could tolerate going to work that day. Just a crazy thinking back on my olden days, man. What a crazy life. All right, I better keep up on the comments. You guys are going off again. I see my PCP tomorrow for a follow-up for my dietary consult. I've only lost 4 pounds this month, and I know he's going to be disappointed, and I already want to cancel. Well, you can't cancel now, Kimmy. You won't have that $50 fee or whatever the hell they charge. Probably $100 over there where you at, in the baller zone. Nah, just go, Kimmy. It won't be that bad. You're going to be all right. Hey, 4 pounds is still progress. 4 pounds is still progress. And just make sure that he knows, and he already does know, that it gets harder with every pound you lose, just like when you guys are tapering, right? It gets harder the lower you get. So we've gone for an hour and 47 minutes, guys. We're going to try to wrap up here in the next probably 12 minutes or so. Try to wrap this up at about the 2-hour mark, babies. I'm going to make sure I get caught up with y'all. Izzy's thankfully still over here snoozing, so keep your fingers crossed for her, guys, that the Pepto helps. I'm trying to achieve complete and utter silence, not a thought. Yeah, that's, if you can get to that, Marky, that's a hell of an achievement right there. That's hard to do. Kind of reminds you of when you were in your mama's womb, right? Do y'all remember that? Do you remember what your existence was before you came out of your mom? It was just silence, and that's what Marky's reaching for. He's trying to get back to that peaceful silence, just nothingness, right? And that is very that's cool, Marky. I'm glad that you do that stuff, brother. Sometimes I feel like I can remember that before I was born. I can just remember blackness and nothingness and hearing nothing and knowing nothing and just being in existence somewhere out there in space. So Kimmy says, I lost 20 pounds in the last 6 months of the 40 I gained, but I can't stand how slow it's going. And I know he's going to open his mouth and I'm going to get defensive. Well, I mean, at least you know what's coming, and it sounds like you know him pretty good. Is this the one that you know, like you know personally too, Kimmy? Is this the same one? But I mean, damn, you've lost 20 pounds. That's a lot of weight, Kimmy. That's a lot of freaking weight. You really need to be you really need to be proud of that you've done that, and just know that, you know, as we get older, every year it gets a little bit harder to lose weight. So just all the more motivation to, when you do reach your goal, you will reach your goal. When you get there where you want to be, it'll just hopefully be easier for you to just maintain it, and a better it'll make you want to maintain it better, right? Because if you worked really hard to get there, then you really earned it. It was good, well, not good, informational. Thanks for the recommendation on the doc, Kimmy. I feel like y'all are leaving me in the comments again. I need to hurry and get caught up here. As we start to wrap up, guys, I'm going to thank today's contributors to the show. And we had some sponsor bombs dropping off early up in here. We had Kimmy B, baby, sponsoring today's live stream with a $40 Whopper. Shout out to you, Kimmy. Actually, Whopper sounds yummy right now. I haven't had one of those for years. Shout out to you, Kimmy, for dropping the $40 sponsor bomb, baby. Hey, baby. Good luck tomorrow with your appointment. And also we had KG Smith dropping a huge sponsor bomb as well. $30 on the Cash App, showing the love. Shout out to you, KG Smith. And we also had Mikey showing the love with a $30 Cash App, baby. I appreciate you guys showing the love up in here as always. And I also appreciate you guys being the moderators for this channel as well, showing the love. So thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. Looks like Savon just hopped up in here towards the last part of the show. What's up, Savon? Good to see you, girl. I was talking about you a little bit earlier. All right. Oh my gosh, you guys are getting away from me in the comments. All right, here we go. Gotta scroll. So Marky says, 100 Tara, it works. There's different forces at play we don't see that are 100% real, in my opinion. Yes, Kevin, I remember you saying that. I have one particular flashback of something that I don't know if it even happened. It's scary. Marky, you're human too. Laugh out loud. Sorry, guys. I'm kind of having to speed up through these other comments because you guys are getting away from me here. So Kimmy says hers are all about her dad too. Yeah, I have a lot of bad memories about my dad too. Sadly. Megan says lost a lot of friends in recovery and being able to finally say no. Dang, you guys are going off in the comments, guys. So it looks like we got to 20 likes on this, and we've still got 12, 13 people in here. So smash the like if you guys haven't yet done so. It looks like we just cleared 2.9K subscribers tonight. Thank you, Kimmy and KG, for smashing that subscribe button on your other devices. If you guys are watching this on the replay and you have not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? There's 35% of you who are watching this content that aren't subscribed. Show your boy some love. Smash the subscribe. Smash the like, guys. Come on now. Come on. Get with it. Get with it. Tara says I started with guided meditation. Yeah, I think that's probably the best place to start for most people is to get on YouTube, find some guided meditation, and it'll kind of walk you through. And that's probably the best place to start, I would say, for sure. People looking into meditation. There's a lot of good videos on YouTube that will help you do just that. Kimmy says I should get back into tapping. Yeah, if that worked for you, Kimmy, do it. Get back on that thing. I've never tried that yet. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't tried that yet. I used to pray. I don't anymore. I definitely have been praying this weekend for sure. Praying for Izzy and praying for myself because, man, like I said, it's been a couple rough ass weeks for me. Some stresses I haven't had in a while. So a long while, I should say. So hopefully this week is more chill for me. I really hope so. A lot of it's going to depend on what happens with Izzy. Hopefully she gets better. She's definitely got daddy worried for sure. What up, Nate S? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. That's a good one. Kimmy says, not sure what I believe anymore, Marky. At least not in what I used to. I wouldn't know who/what I pray to. I could definitely relate to that message for sure. Yeah, I don't think that my beliefs are like only set on one thing. I feel like there's so many options with that kind of stuff. It's like, and you hear so many people that are so set on their way, and there's so many different ways to believe in what you believe in. And it's like, you could kind of make an argument for every one of these beliefs, right? But I'm definitely not like only one way and that's it. I don't think that way. Like the Wolf of Wall Street, Kevin. Exactly, Marky. Yep, that's exactly it. I remember that cash machine. Have you been in one before, Tara? Or where did you see that at? Savon is up in the house. What up, girl? Look at y'all with the pictures up in here, guys. I'm so glad that you guys all put your profile pictures up there so we can all see each other on here. Because it's not just me on here. It's y'all right here, too. Savon, did you get your move all done? How did that go? Oh, shit. So Savon experienced the earthquake. Was it today, too, right? Or wait, now I'm getting confused on my days. So yeah, Tara and Savon both went through the earthquake, it sounds like. Hopefully it didn't damage anything. Mikey says, I feel like crap. It's probably getting late over there, Mikey. Isn't it about time for you to hit the snooze button and go to sleep, brother? Hopefully you have a better day tomorrow, buddy. Hopefully that stuff helps you, brother. I had a dream of me coming out of my mom that was really interesting. I literally don't know the meaning of it. Savon, I was talking about you a little bit earlier about a conversation that you and I had at the end of one of my live streams, maybe like a month or so ago, about my dad. Do you remember that? what you said really helped me, so I appreciate that. I don't have that negative. I know you're talking about my mom too, but the way that you were mentioning stuff, like I thought about that way, and I don't have that vision of my dad anymore any morning. So thanks for saying what you did at the end of that stream, Savon. I appreciate that. You have some really creative and unique ideas when it comes to that stuff. So we felt the earthquake here too, Savon. Glad you're safe. Aren't you ladies pretty close to each other? So Mikey says, put lidocaine patch on, it's helping. On your shoulder? Stretching help? What about the sauna, she says. Yeah, sauna's a good idea. That can help a lot of stuff for sure. Go in there and like stretch and massage your sore joints or whatever's hurting. Mikey, what about a TENS unit? I may have asked you that before. He says, I've tried TENS over 23 times. I guess it's more for muscle pain. September, I'm going ASAP for ketamine infusions again to get off of everything. Yeah, I know you've said that before, Mikey, that you really get a lot of help from the ketamine. Oh, I love that you were talking about me. I hope it was good. Yes, it definitely was good, Savon, for sure. She says, you okay, Kev? I've just had a really couple of hard weeks, and Izzy's really sick right now. So she's really struggling right now, which that makes it even harder for me on top of the other shit that I have going on. And my best friend is really, really, really struggling right now with life. So that's taken a lot of a lot of energy from me, I guess you could say. And just really worried about him, like his life. Savon Izzy isn't feeling well. Izzy? She looks like she's over here sleeping with her eyes open. She's looking pretty peaceful right now. That makes me happy. So we're at the 2-hour mark, guys. I'm going to try to get through the rest of these last comments here. Yeah, we are. And Marky says we're all scattered all over the country. There's a lot of you guys over in Florida, though. I think if I had to think of one state where there's the most people that watch this channel, I would say it has to be Florida. You okay? Izzy? Like snoring over here. I feel like by Saturday, Kevin, you're going to be so much better, just like a little bit up and downs. And then I feel like in 3 weeks, that totally different person. That's what I'm sensing. All right, let's go for that. I'm going to go with that, what she says. I sure hope so. I did sell one of my cars on Friday, and that was a nice payday, but it was a very, 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 very stressful event. Let's just say that. And now I don't have my little cruise around car, so it's all good though. Like I wasn't even planning on selling it. In fact, I had actually backed out of somebody else buying it. They wanted to buy it like a month ago, and I was like, I can't sell this. Sorry, man. And then whatever happened Friday morning, these people reached out and they were like, hey, we're serious. We're right down the road. I was like, all right, maybe I will sell it. And they came over and they wanted it. And then we went through about 7 hours of this kind of crap. But it worked out and it's all done, and it all worked out. So Mikey says, Big Kev. Is KG still up in here? I haven't seen her for a while. KG, you still in here, girl? Where you at? Where you at? It's hard with the God thing. I feel it's personable. Yeah, and that's why I try not to talk about, that kind of stuff on here a lot, because some people take offense if you don't say, exactly what their beliefs are, and if everything doesn't line up with, their beliefs, then sometimes it can turn people off. And I've never really tried talking too much about all that stuff on here, but whatever works for you guys, that's all that matters. Imagine us all at a dinner table eating together. How fun that would be. Just all of our personalities. Such a random thought. Yeah, that's a random thought for sure. Yeah, that would be cool though. I know that Marky and a few others are always talking about. Cali Love is always talking about. Oh, Cali's out in Cali too. Yeah, there's a group of you girls out there in Cali. Who else is in Cali, guys? That watches this channel. Mikey says, if I sleep, there's no pain at all. Well, that's nice. Do you sleep good, Mikey? Hopefully you can at least get some rest in your sleep from that. So yeah, the earthquake was today for Savon too. So yeah. So was there any afterquakes, Savon or Tara? Have you guys felt any afterquakes at all? I know it's kind of scary to think about. Izzy. She is making some funky sounds over here, guys. Are you okay? Come here. Are you having some bad dreams? She was having a nightmare the other night in my bed, and she was just like really freaking out. And I had to wake her up. It was so sad, you guys. She was like, like as she was looking at me as she was awake, she was like still moaning like she had a really bad dream. I always try to wake her up. You can tell when she's having a bad dream. She starts breathing heavy, and you can see her eyes twig, going all crazy. So try to save your animals if you know they're having a bad dream, guys. I actually have kind of a weird talent. I can wake myself up if I'm having a nightmare. Usually, I can usually know that it's a dream and it's a nightmare, and I'm like, I try to shake myself awake. Can you guys do that? It's kind of cool. Like sometimes I'm actually aware that I am in a dream and it's a scary one, and I can like try to wake myself up. Yeah, you should, Savon. Yep. You should do videos talking about that stuff. Yeah, yeah. I would definitely not feel like you only have to do videos about Sublocade or Suboxone. I think you have a different you have a lot of different information that I think a lot of people would be intrigued by. So, I mean, worst case scenario is you try it and it just doesn't get any traction, right? But even then, still some people will definitely watch that. I think you'd be surprised. Like I remember when Kingdom Within used to come to this channel quite a bit, and we had a huge group of us go over there and start watching his videos. He was talking a lot about God and religion and stuff, and a lot of people from our community would go over there and watch him on his streams. So yeah, a lot of people find their people here, and then they, like whenever I see FMD's streams, is like all my normies in here are over there too on his channel. So, everybody supports each other. So it's really cool to see that. Jill showing up here last minute. What's up, Jill? Glad she got her profile picture up as well. Dang, look at y'all with the profile pics, man. That made me happy. If you guys see If I don't catch it in the future, if there's other people in here that we see on a normal basis and they don't have their profile picture, make sure that y'all hassle them about that. We want everybody to have their profile picture up. Do you know what Izzy has so I can pray specific and your friend? Not to be too personal, but that's the one having the hard time with the substances. So he struggles with drinking. He's struggled a long time with drinking. But his wife struggles with drinking and also, I think, opiates too, or used to. I don't know. I haven't really gotten a huge update on that. But, you know, they've been married for quite a while, and I really care for both of them. I've been friends with both of them for over 20 years each, right? So I'm really good friends with both of them, and it would just really suck if anything. Even them getting a divorce would really suck. But I mean, sometimes relationships just run their course, right? And sometimes you just got to take that L and suffer your way through and come out the other side a better person. Sometimes you just need a break from somebody, right? Sorry, guys, I'm skipping some comments here. I got to kind of get to the end of here soon. It's called lucid dreaming, Kimmy says. So you can wake yourself up too, Kimmy? Can y'all do that too? Brandon. Oh, Brandon's up in here. What's up, Brandon? How you doing, buddy? You still on the right path, or are you slipping again, or what's going on with you, Brandon? Give us a quick update if you can. We got to kind of wrap this up here in a minute, guys. I've already gone way over 2 hours here. And now you guys are just firing them comments off. Self-isolation as well. It sucks. You feel like you're lost. Scrolling. Marky says, I scream a lot in my nightmares. If it's a bad dream, I'm always able to wake myself up. Damn, I don't know if I can always do it, but I know I can do it quite a bit. If it's really a freaking, like the ones that really get me are the devilish ones and the haunting stuff. That's the shit that I'm like, let me out of here now. Ugh. Ooh, that shit creeps me out just thinking about it. Ugh. Yikes. So we got 25 likes on the video, guys. Still got about 13 people up in here hanging out. I'm going to wrap it up here. Remember, guys, that we didn't have Tara on today, but we're going to have her on next Sunday when she doesn't have to deal and worry about earthquakes, and I've got things better with Izzy and other crap as well. So shout out to y'all. I appreciate the sponsors. Shout out to KG Smith, Mikey, and Kimmy for sponsoring today's live stream, babies. I appreciate you guys showing the dono love once again up in here. And we will see you guys for the Wednesday live stream. I love y'all, and I'll play some music or we can chat and chill for a few more minutes. All right, baby. Love y'all, and we'll see you soon. Keep Izzy in your thoughts and prayers. And y'all be careful over there with those earthquakes. All right, we'll see you guys soon. Love y'all.
If you smell what the rock is cooking.